right, time to go to Omaha. College World Series championship time. Let's see what went down between Coastal Carolina facing LSU. Bottom first, no score. Stephen Milam up, runner on second, right up the gut for a base hit. Run coming in to score. LSU's on the board early, 1-0. Top of the third, same score. Cade Anderson pitching, 2 on, 2 out on the 0-1. Watch this. Luis Hernandez fires over to third. Sebastian Alexander steals third, but Michael Braswell tags him as he comes off the bag. He's out. LSU out of a jam. And look at Alexander afterwards. Tough, unhappy with himself. LSU still up 1-0. Meanwhile, Cameron Fluke dealing. Watch this. Strikes out Jared Jones, and then Chris Stanfield, sit down, and then Daniel Dickinson, swing and a miss. Fluke finishes with 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 run allowed. On the other side, Anderson locked in. Top of the first, Lakin Pedro gone. And then top of the second, Anderson, well, Sykes sit down. And then Ty Dooley, how about you in the fourth? No. Anderson was rolling for LSU. Top of the 8th, 1 on, 2 outs. And Anderson on the bump, freeze. Pago for strike 3. 9 strikeouts through 8 innings. Ended up with 10 Ks on the night in 130 pitches. So in the 9th, 1 out. Ground ball to third. Michael Braswell comes up with it, throws to first, gets the out. Take another look. Braswell, just money on this throw. Look at this. Boom! Laser, bang, bang play at first. And he gets him. 2 batters later, 2 outs, runner on first. Wells Sykes pops it up to right, and it is caught for the final out. LSU wins game 1 of the College World Series, 1-0. And we talked about Cade Anderson pitching an absolute gem, recording just the 3rd shutout in the Men's College World Series Finals since the round began in 2003. Coastal Carolina was also shut out in Game 1 of the Finals against Arizona in 2016 before coming back to win the title, so keep that in mind. For now, the 26-game win streak comes to an end with the Chanticleers, and LSU is 1 win away from history.
All right, so for more on this, college baseball analyst Kyle Peterson joins us live from Omaha. Just finished calling that game. And KP, let's talk more about what we saw from Cade Anderson. Complete game shutout, 10 strikeouts. He did walk 5 in this one, but he does everything he needs to keep Coastal's offense at bay. So what impressed you the most about what you saw from him and his performance in game 1?
I didn't think he had his best stuff early, Kelsey, and I think that's what impressed me more than what the ultimate 0 was at the end, was the fact that on a night that fastball control wasn't as good as we've seen, he walked a season high. He walked 5 tonight and really was working with traffic essentially every inning. But when he had to make big pitches, that's when Anderson got better. The fastball was still 95 miles an hour in the last inning. And his curveball really played up tonight. And I think it allowed him to get more outs with other pitches because he could steal strikes with the curveball. But, I mean, it's a guy that leads the country in strikeouts. It was funny. He was talking to Chris afterward and said, I didn't strike that many out tonight. He struck out 10. Like, if you have an off strikeout night and you punch out 10 in game 1 of the finals, you're doing okay.
That would be a dream for a lot of college baseball players to do that. Meanwhile, the series now looks to tomorrow, and Coastal Carolina coming off its first loss now since April 22nd. It snapped a 26-game win streak. So how do you expect this group to come back and bounce back on Sunday after not tasting defeat in nearly 2 months?
I think they'll be just fine. And it starts with Jacob Morrison on the mound. I mean, he got a right-hander who's 12-0 with a 2 ERA this year. So, you show up to the ballpark feeling pretty good, and Morrison's been outstanding for him all year. That's the advantage that Coastal has in this, is the depth of this pitching staff. It's the 2nd best ERA in the country. They go about 7 or 8 deep, and they only use 1 bullpen arm today. Now, obviously LSU didn't use any because Anderson went the distance, but for Coastal, they're comfy with their guy going out there. LSU sends out Anthony Ianson, who's had a great year himself. So, I mean, we really go ace in game 2 tomorrow, and what should be an outstanding afternoon matchup.
Coastal Carolina 8-3 after a loss this season. We'll see if they're able to bounce back when it matters the most. College World Series as LSU takes game 1. KP, we appreciate the insight here tonight on SportsCenter.